This morning. Lovely to see you. Who have we got? Mum. We've got Glenda, Suzanne, Lynn. That's great to see you. Good to hear you're feeling a bit better, Mum. You do worry me at times. I remember you saying that to me when I was a kid. You do worry me at times, child. Anyway, lovely to see you all. Here we are, nearly at the end of another week. We're very cloudy this morning. I think we're in for more rain. Thankfully, we got 2 lots of washing dry yesterday, which was really good. Molly, leave it. Right, you can go out just a second. Come on, out you go. Quick, Molly, out. Dog's out here, Cav. Oh dear. Looks like I'm going to have to squirt her ears again. There's nothing worse than a dog going tick, 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 tick all the time. Hi, Tanya. How are you this morning? Lovely to see you. And did I say hi to Lynn? Excuse me. Oh, well, there we go. Alrighty, so this morning I thought I would take our gears and our cogs and I would go a bit girly. So we'll just see what happens. I decided it's not only guys that have that sort of thing. Your full attention today. That means you're ready for yours, does it? Goodness, I can see better without my glasses today. I have days like that. Oh, dear. Clean them off a bit. They're dreadful. All right. So, yes, doing a bit girly stuff. So that's what we're going to do. So I've cut a lot of the pieces so that I don't have the dramas of yesterday where I have to recut. Oh, and I will show you that as well. All right, so I don't really think I have anything, just that we have the bonus days. Don't forget to either print out your emails or save them so that you've got those. I'm a bit, hopefully a little bit more organized today. Save your emails so that you've got your codes, and then you've got until, I think, what did I say, 28th of February? Yeah, 28th of February, and then you can use your coupons. So I'm going to go straight down to the desk. Okay, now this was yesterday's card, and remember I had that piece of paper, what do you call it, DSP on there, and it wasn't really holding it. So I changed it for a piece of card. I did some squiggly bits on it, and now it's holding down better, and it's not bending when we go to close it. Certainly not like it was anyway. So that's turned out to be much better than the other piece. So now I'm happy with it. Maybe. All right, so today we're going girly. I'm going to be using the Gears and Textures again. I'm going to be using the Charming Day. Now, Charming Day is on last chance. So, hi, Kerry. How are you? If you want this, and, you know, I've used this. It's probably one of my most used Stamp and Die sets, because, you know, such gorgeous flowers and, you know, what have you. So it is on last chance. I didn't get the pricing, but if you want it, then hop on there and grab it, because it's not going to be around forever. But I wanted to use the flowers on it today, so I'm going to be using the smaller flower, and I'm going to be using the leaf. and see how we go. All right, girly colours. So fresh freesia, white. I'm going to be using peach pie, pretty in pink, and fresh freesia on that. So let's get to cutting. So I'm going to do a lot of blending in this. I'm not going to use, at first I was going to use some DSP. It's one of your favourite sets, Lynn. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it, when they, when our favourite, that one came out, I think we saw that one first when we went to Onstage. So it's been out, it'll have been out a year. All right, so we're going to do 5 3/4 by 8. So we'll do the 5 3/4 by 8, and it is hot in here. I don't want to put that fan on, but I'm going to have to. So that's going to be the card base. Here we go. Everything's going to blow around again now. It has to happen. It's very humid. What does it say? It's 28 degrees, but humid. So there's the card base, and then my top layer I'm going to do in the fresh freesia. So that's 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. Why did I do it that way? I have no idea. Oh, it doesn't matter because I can use that piece. So that'll sit on there, and then I'm going to do another white piece. Let me have a look down here, because I think I've got some ready cut. And if I can use the ready cut pieces, I will. Nope, not in the white. I probably used them the other day. All right. So this piece is going to be 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. So let's go 3 1/2. Make sure I've got 5 1/4 across there. Yeah. 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. So that is going to sit on there. Now what I'm going to do, let me put this away. I'm going to use the Beautifully Celebrated dies. So I only got this half of the kit because I wanted, of the suite, because I wanted these dies here. Hi Leslie, how are you? Hi Sue. So let's have a little look. Look at that. How gorgeous. So I want one of these to go on the front of here, and I'm thinking maybe that one. Or will I go a little bit smaller? I think I'll use the smaller one because, oh look, there's a leaf die in there. I could have used that. Haha, doesn't matter. I've already set it up, so I'm not going to change it now. Get this back in the packet. So my husband is fixing my wardrobe malfunction from yesterday. So when I finish here, I've got to go and put all the clothes away. I'm just going to cut this out. Very pretty. There we go. Look at that. So this morning I haven't watched it all yet, but I'm gonna go and finish watching it. I was watching Jay Soriano, and from what I could see, from what I did manage to get to watch, which wasn't a lot, he actually did heat embossing using tear and tape as the sticky part. So I'm going to try it. Definitely going to try it. All right, so this is going to go here, this is going to go here, and then we're going to do some colouring on here. My two favourites together, the Pretty in Pink and the Pecan Pie. That always comes up nice. Pecan Pie, let's do pink. And I might actually pop a little bit of, what do I go with? Summer Splash. Summer Splash will go with that. Let me grab a green. Now I need a piece of paper. I'm just going to get that off there because I can guarantee you that there is other greens on there. All right, so I'm going to start off with the pink and just do a little bit. You were watching it as well? It was really interesting, wasn't it? I'm going to give it a go because that then opens up so many different ideas for me as to, so what I want on here is like a mottled effect, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to fully cover it. Yeah, to me, I thought that would be wonderful. Let me do this, get a bit of that off of there because I like this one in with the pink. And then I'm just going to pop a bit of green in there as well. So this is definitely, do you have to go stripy on me? Let's pop a little bit of the green in there. Just to actually brightens it up a little bit, doesn't it? I don't know how much you can see actually, because it's quite light. I haven't gone really dark with it. Move those over there. So that's what we've got. We've sort of got this mottled effect at the back there. Now we're also going to do some of that with a couple of these. Oh, must have had something on the back of that. What I've done is I've just chopped out a few, and I'm going to go some more with one color than with others. And this big one, I'm thinking I'm going to go with more of the green. Let's move that to one side before I drop something nasty on it. See, it must be my brush, I think. I don't think I can blame the... All right, so I'm going to put a bit of the green on here. And let's look at one of these. We'll pop one of these. I'll do pink on that. I blame Linda Dalkey for my love of shading. I really didn't do much at all until I started watching her do it, and it's like, oh, I like that effect. A little bit of the orange on there. Okay, so we've got those two. Let's put a bit of the orange on here. What have I got here? Petunia pot. Like so. We're just having random colours. We've got the chain. I just call this the fun bit. Some more of that on there. You watch me do the wrong one in a minute. There we go. That's that one. And then I want another one of these with the green. Those two away for a minute. Must be getting a bit dry. Ah, that's better. So a bit of the Highland Heather on this one. With some of the Summer Splash. I haven't used the Summer Splash very much. It's just a case of mixing those colours up. And if I want any more, I've got some more there. I'll sort that out later. Now, just with this piece, I'm going to go around the edge with the Fresh Freesia just to darken it up. Yay. So what's everybody up to? Your eldest son is a FIFO worker, not seen him. Oh, wow, how lovely. How awesome is that? You must be over the moon. I know I would be. I don't see my son for 2 weeks. I miss him. A drop of that tea. Right. So now what we have, let me get these out of the way. So now what we have is that will go onto there like that, giving us a little bit of that purple, and this is going to go here. Now, I want to stamp. I was going to stamp a couple of bits on that background, but I might leave it for now. I'm going to stamp these two on some white. And it's good because I'm actually using up quite a few bits of my white. My white gets full very quickly. Look at it. It's my, I don't know what, there's another colour in there, but this is all my white and beige and what have you. So those two are different colours, but I don't think we'll notice. Okay, let me stamp. I'll actually stamp in basic grey. I absolutely love this flower. Love it, love it. There we go. Oh, actually, I might get them both out of the one piece. And pop. Oh, just as well we're cutting that out. A nice halo there. I'm just going to cut these two out and then I'll colour them when I get back. Let me see. That's one. Sorry, I've gone quiet. I'm trying to line this up and it doesn't want to line up properly. We have a piece of tape. It's the only way I'm going to do this, I think, today. Get the little devil in a place and then stick it down. And it's still moved. This one's not quite so bad. Right. So I have my grandsons tomorrow for the day, and we're trying to decide what we're going to do with them. We'll probably go into the bay. Into Harvey Bay. There's more goes on in there than around here. All right, again, not going to... Oh, that was rather naughty. So I'm using the pink just to do around the flower. I'm going to see if I can get the orangey colour in the middle, the peach pie. If anyone had ever told me that I would like this colour, I would have gone, no. Here we go, a bit of a halo of that in the middle. And then I'm just going to do the leaves. And they can be in the don't need a lot of colour around them. That's that one. And then I'll just do this little bundle here the same. Like so. I'm thinking that'll be enough. If it's not, I will just cut a couple more. So I'll keep that near me just in case. All right. So now the plan is to have that and possibly that sticking out there. This one somewhere like this, and have a couple of these around. And move that over that way and that in there. Turn that one up the other way. I don't even know about this piece yet. Maybe underneath those. That's what I might do. And then on the top here, I'm just going to put the flower and the other leaf coming out. And we'll see how we go. Actually, one of those could go on there. It would have to be this one because of the colour. And then I'm just wondering if I'll even bother with the chain, because I think that will sit on there. We can still have plenty of it showing like that and that. We can even pop that just under. That's not a problem. What do we think? Something like that? Or do you think it needs more or less? What do you think? Good morning, Nicole. How are you this morning? Lovely to see you. So, and that's gonna pop up. So I definitely want that one there, definitely want that one there. So that's a start. So let me just, will I pop this up? I might pop this up actually. So we'll put a few of these on here. Now, I'm going to put them quite close in, except those two end ones, just in case I decide to pop anything underneath. So let me pop that. Actually, I might stick that down as well, because that one I do want there. So it can go there. That can go there. And then we've got these other pieces here to go in and around with this. Pop that one across there. Put that on there like that. And I don't want it to look too organized, if that makes sense. Maybe just something around there like that without putting too much on. I might not worry with that bit of chain actually. Could put another one of those underneath there as well. No, too much. All right, I think we'll stick with what we've got. So I'm going to pop that one underneath there. Maybe a bit of chain as well in silver. Okay, I'll see if I can find some silver. Just going to pop that under there. Let me see if I can find a bit of silver. I'm down to scraps when it comes to... I should get one out of there. Let's try that. What you thinking, Cat Songs? I'm about to ask you where you want me to put that one. So this one. There we go, we've got a silver chain. Where do we think? What's that pot? That across there. It's too much like a cross. Maybe I could put a bit down there. What if I cut it in half? That's all right, because I can redo it if I need to. All right. I'm thinking maybe a bit of chain down there and then another bit up there, something like that. Or I haven't decided on a sentiment. So we'll leave that chain for now. I'll put these up where I was going to. We're not going to dismiss the chain at all. Whoops. Yes, so with Jay doing that this morning, that opened up so many ideas for me. Yeah. Basically, I was thinking of getting a Versamark pen because you can get those. But if you can just pull off a little piece of tape and use that because you've already got it. I think that would be really good. So popping this up and on there. This one I'm going to bring out here. A little bit of glue. I like these colours together too. You were going to say halve it. Okay, so we're going to pop that down there. Now, I'm just wondering about a greeting. And I don't want it going across the middle. My mother would kill me anyway if I did that. These are quite long. I like this one, to a fabulous friend. And that would actually go right the way across there and perhaps put that underneath. Let me just see how that looks. And it would be really nice if I got it straight and just stand up. Try and put it on a line here. Come on, move yourself back to where you're meant to be. There we go. I really like that. Let me... Ooh, hang on. Yeah, let me stamp that. That's a nasty, nasty piece. Let's use that piece. I haven't used it before, so I'm going to do my smooshy thing. Oh, look at that. That turned out okay. Now, there's the dies here. Just trying to see what this cuts out. I think it cuts out a strip. But look at that. That would fit. Is it going to cut that out? Ah, here's me not knowing what my die is going to do. Let me grab the... I think it is. It's just going to cut this out, which would be awesome. Oh, keep still. It's wriggling around. That's about central. All right, let's pop that through. That probably didn't help. My base plate's a bit buckled. Let's turn it over. Goodness me. Always sounds as though it's cracking, doesn't it? Close this before Tanya has a conniption. They are, Sue. You really, yeah, he does some fantastic stuff. My only problem with Jay is that he speaks so quietly. All right, that's going to go across there, but I don't think it's going to, I can chop some off anyway. So if I put that on there, I probably will have to chop some off, but yeah, just on the ends. But I think that works there. And then, all right, so what do we want to do with these, this chain? I could put some there. And then the other half coming out here. What do we think? Do it like that. This will probably cover a little bit. That'll work, I think. And then I've got another piece of this, which again, I think I'll cut. Oh, I found my scissors yesterday. They were hiding in full sight. So a little bit of this, maybe, stuck up there. It can just be random. And then put that across. What do we think? Should we do that? Do you like that? All right. I love these little grid bits. So I'm going to pop that one just randomly there. Oh, stick, stick, stick. Then I'll do the same with this one down here. Sorry if I'm doing that off camera, it's just easier. Like so. And then we'll put the chain through there and the other end through there. Oh, come on, you went further before. There we go. Okay. I need to get a little cloth in here to just to wipe the glue. I'll get it off afterwards with the, pop that one down there. So that's what we've got. You love that? Excellent. I'm going to put this onto here now so that I can see what space I've got and how much I'm going to have to cut off of that sentiment. Okay, and then this is going to go onto the front of there. And today we can actually use sparkles instead of I just noticed that white isn't particularly straight, but I'll do it in a minute once that's dry. Straighten it up. Why do you only ever notice these things right at the end? Just when you don't need to notice them. That's a bit better. All right, so that is what we've got. I'm going to put To a Fabulous Friend across there. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to trim those like that so that it fits. But I might just put a little bit of colour around the edge, which is hard to do because it's nearly all edge. There we go. Let me get rid of that. We'll put some I wonder if I should put another colour in there. Maybe. Oops, that's very dark. Right then, we've got those two colours in there now. We'll just pop these across here. I wonder if I need these or if I can... Oh no, I should probably use the minis. Let's grab some minis. Or, actually, I have... I think that'll fit. Might work better. Perfect. Now all I got to do is get it down straight. Hi Sandra, how are you? Lovely to see you. Thank you. Something just a little bit different. And so now I don't want to jam that down because I want to make sure I've got it even. There we go. To a Fabulous Friend, and it's not straight. It's a bit better. All right, so now we can get some, oh gosh, I don't know whether to do this or not because me and this stuff does not really. And if I'm really quick, maybe it won't blobby on me. Just do some sparkles. See, Suzanne? Oh, there's a blob. Shouldn't have said see, Suzanne, should I? I might be too heavy-handed with it. I don't know. I don't think so. All right, so that's what we've got. And we'll grab some sparklies and then we'll quickly put a middle in. Those go nicely with that. So we can either use, doesn't give us the colours. So we've got the pale one, we've got the pink, and we've got, that looks like Secret Sea, which is really pretty. But I haven't got Secret Sea on here, but what do you think? do you think we should put on there? Let me have a look at what Nicole's come. Combine books, mushrooms, and cogs for a steam. Yes. It was, do you know, it's funny you should say that because I actually I haven't got them in this room. I was thinking of steampunk the other day, and I was thinking, I've actually got a packet of keys, right? So I've got the old fashioned key, I've got that. And I was thinking of, wouldn't it be great if we had a clock? And then I thought, well, you know what I could do? I've got, the birthday celebration, was it? Yeah, this one. It's got all the numbers in it. So what you could do is sort of make them in the background, scatter them, any old number anywhere. So that was sort of like, and you could use the circles. We've got circles in this one, and the cogs, of course, to sort of, you could either write if you felt that you were capable, which I'm probably not, it would go all over the place. And I think you could actually do steampunk. The only thing we're not going to have is the hats, and we're not going to have, what else are we not going to have? Oh, the goggles. But yeah, brilliant idea. And when I love steampunk stuff. I really do. Do you know what? I have this, I want to use these. Does anybody else think that will work, or is it just me? Or should I go with the pink, which is what we've already got? Okay, let's go one, which is the very pale ones, the pink, or the, pretty sure those are Secret C. Okay, so pink, Secret, that looks like Petunia Pop, Secret C, or whatever that is, possibly Bubble Bath. You have the hats in. Right, everybody over to Nicole's place. I suppose. So look, let's have a quick look here. Let's start rearranging. You could make goggles like these two little things here, this little thing here. I mean, if you put those together, you could sort of, and built them up a little bit, you could make the goggles. We're getting very creative. The Secret C, I thought so, but then I didn't know whether I was just being stupid adding another, the hat. It wouldn't be hard to cut it out and make your own hat. I mean, it's only a circle, so you would cut it. Let's use this crappy bit of paper. I mean, this awful piece of paper. You could sort of do like, don't judge at the moment because I'm not really, you could do the rim, and then you could put a hole through here, and then what do you need? You sort of needs it to go up a bit like a Mad Hatter's hat type thing, come down just slightly, and then you pop that inside. I mean, that rim is way too big for what I've cut there, but then, and I wouldn't fold it either, I'd do it with a knife, but you could sort of cut that, and most of it would be hidden anyway because you'd put something like a ribbon through it. I mean, this looks nothing like a top hat because it doesn't actually have a rim as big as this, but just an idea, like you can make a hat. It's not really that difficult to do. And I'd probably trace one anyway to start with. Oh, look at us here. Look at us go. We'll make our own up. We'll be sending things to, yeah, so there you go. You got sort of something that looks like a hat, yeah. Anyway, because they usually have a big scarf around them, don't they? Right, let's stop designing and start putting some of these on. So I want one there. I'm going to use the big ones because I like them. Where am I going to put another one? Put another one there. And maybe another one there. What do we think? Do you like that on there? No, you haven't. Not at all. See, I mean, only because it's exactly what I was thinking of. And you know, when you've got someone else on the same, I don't even know if Stampin' Up I've ever had. I haven't been with Stampin' Up for very long. I think I'm coming up for 2 years, but I don't know if they've ever had steampunk. Now, the other one that I was thinking of, and I'm very much like, I like this oldie worldy stuff, is something that you can use as silhouettes. So something like your old carriage, your lady in her full, the lady in her full, like gown, with her hat and what have you, and the gentleman done up with his hat and his lovely, dinner suit, or what do you call it? Penguin suit one. Tops and tails. That's what I'm thinking. And I would love that. And maybe a carriage with a horse. Look, sometimes I wonder why let me put it 5.5 by 3 3/4. I'm just going to make an insert because Suzanne will be heading off. Of course you do, Nicole. I'm glad you can see my what was in my mind. And spats, absolutely. Yes. Oh, you've got the spats as well. Okay. When we need anything, people, we just hop over and visit Nicole. That's awesome. And then I just want a white, which has got, that's got stuff all over it. Am I even going to get anything out of that? That's because I was mucking around making hats. Let me see if I can. No. What's that? That's white. There we go. Let me do 3.5. And then for the outside, for the inside, I'm just going to fiddle around with what colour is left on these brushes. So I'll just put a bit of that round. Don't need a lot. Put some of that around. Just to some of that one. And let's see how we go with some green. There we go. That'll give us an insert. Oh dear. Oh look, you know what? I was actually, when I was talking to Suzanne one day, I'll show you something in a minute, which I'm going to use it, but I'll have to do it on a video which states this is not Stampin' Up video. So those I've just done the same colour around the edges I've got on the background on the front. Give that a bit of sparkle. There we go. I could put happy birthday in there. That might happen, but that's my card for today. Okay. What do we think? Do we like the female version of the male cards? So for the week so far, now tomorrow I am going to do a cased card. It will be a 3D. So what did we have? We had Monday, we had Tuesday, we had Wednesday, and now we have Thursday. So that one opens up, of course. And those that weren't on at the beginning, I did change that front piece for a piece of card. Too much craft stuff. No, we don't have too much craft stuff. We just don't have enough room. That's what it is. But what I wanted to show you, maybe I shouldn't. Look at these. How gorgeous are these? That one with the mushrooms and the horses. You notice I'm trying to keep the name out. That I just want to get in and use them, but I just can't. And I don't have a lot of time to muck around. Lovely combinations in the series there. Yeah, these were very full on. This one, yeah, I didn't mind it. It didn't have much of the gears, and that didn't have much on it at all, really, but it was nice. And this one I've thoroughly enjoyed doing. You know, I love doing the colours and what have you. So, alrighty, that's me for today. Let me pop back up to the top. Oh, I don't know what I went into then. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I'll be back again tomorrow at the same time, same place. And take care of you. Look after you and yours. And enjoy. Leslie, and I think it was Leslie who said she's got her son coming. Enjoy every second. Thank you, Tanya. I know. They're not dyes. They're not dyes, Nicole. They're actually, I'll show you. It's a set of, now I got these from my mother-in-law when she passed away. So this is what we have. Like it's your sets. Oh, she hasn't opened that. All right. Like I said, she had so much stuff that she didn't use. But you've got that. And you've got that. It's hard to hold it. And then you've got, this one has clouds. And a circle for the sun. Now, does it not have, I don't think it has, oh yes it does, look, and then it has stamps with the little girl on the swing, the cat, yeah, look at that. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Okay, so they're like masks, yep. What do they call them? Stencils. But, yeah. I really can't wait I will have a play and I'll show you the outcome. I have to say they're quite flimsy in comparison, but I'm sure that if you're careful, you're going to be all right with it. I'll put that away in a minute. No, they're stencils. It says amazing silhouette stencil and stamp sets to create silhouette style scenes. So there you go. But yeah, I will play with them. Maybe I'll come on a Saturday or a Sunday and play with something different. So I've noticed other demos do that. Alrighty, that's me for today. I will see you all again tomorrow. Be good, be careful, look after yourself and yours, and I'll see you all then. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I really appreciate it.